Hello, hello. Good, scary morning. Yes, this is the set for several weeks now that I have not been looking forward to. I hope I'm pleasantly surprised because all of the variables in chaos theory right now seem to be pointing to... What the heck? It looks like we're not getting good connection already somehow. What the heck? I just saw on my screen it just start like freezing, so that's not a good sign. The variables of chaos theory are connecting. Because number one, as you can hear in my fucking nose, it's day 10 of this sickness. As you know, last Saturday, I was talking about being sick. Well, this has turned into what I thought was just like a normal cold. About Tuesday night, I'm like, okay, I feel it turning the corner. It's like up in my nose, which is typically like 2 or 3 days, and then I'm done. Not happening. So I actually went to the doctor. This is the first time I've gone to the doctor for a fucking cold in decades. And the reason I ended up going to the doctor is because it wasn't getting better, and it just kept seemingly kind of being the same thing where like I don't feel sick, my sore throat's gone, but it's just like constantly in my nose. And every time I blew my nose, which just kept coming and coming and coming, it was high yellow. And I was like, that's not a good sign. And so I went in and they said, yeah, you have a sinus infection. I'm like, fuck, I haven't had a sinus infection in literally like 20 years. I think the last time I had one, I was living in Denver. And that's the only time I think I've gotten a sinus infection because the altitude and everything else and how dry it is there. So they prescribed me some antibiotics, and I will start them probably tomorrow because I'm going out drinking tonight. I don't want to be on antibiotics when I'm drinking. So that's it. And then on top of that, since like Thursday, especially last night, it has just been nonstop raining. It's just like fucking Noah's Ark here in Columbus, Ohio. And this fucking low is just like going like this right in Ohio. So it's like all things are leading to this being the shittiest set we've had all year. Can you guys change that? Can you go against chaos theory and like take the variables and go whoop and go the other way? We'll have to find out. I'm not really hopeful, to be honest. But on another note, which this was also a part of chaos theory. We just have like a nice little theme today called chaos theory. Maybe I should have fucking named this set chaos theory. Because I get to see lepers tonight, as you saw in the chat. Kelly is driving up from Kentucky to come meet me. Not me, but she's coming to the show in Columbus. And I woke up this morning and I saw it last night and I was like, please God, no. Please God, no. I know Adrian's going to be happy about this. But I looked at the set last night, or I saw like their post because I follow them on Instagram. And I'm like, that's not the normal set they've been doing, damn it. And it was all of fucking Congregation. And there's only like 4 songs I like from Congregation. I like them. They're good songs. Flood, really good song. Slave, obviously. And I was like, dude, if they fucking come to Columbus and on top of all of this shit, they play only Congregation, I'm going to be fucking pissed. I'm like, no. And then Kelly said this morning, I was like, are they going to play Congregation tonight? Because I'm not going to be happy. And she said, no, they just announced that certain shows would be doing that. And I think Columbus is not one of them. So I'm going to trust Kelly. And hopefully they play the normal set that I have put on repeat for the last, 2 or 3 weeks just to listen to it and get it in my mind of what songs are going to play. So yeah, we will be going to that tonight, but I would not be happy if it was Congregation, the whole album, because again, 4 or 5 songs I like from that album, but definitely not like my favorites. So the other stuff they have on the other playlists they've been playing at other cities, I definitely like more of those. I know all of you like this, and I know it's a favorite for Leprous, but I'm not looking for... I've heard it when we went to see them 2 years ago. Sky is Red is just not my favorite song. I just don't think it's that great. And Forced Entry, which is, I think, the first Leprous song I ever heard. I think that's on the set list, and I'm like, you know what? I could just skip Forced Entry. Not my favorite songs, but nonetheless, they're playing 3 or 4 songs from the new album, and they're the good ones from the new album. And I'm looking forward to it, even in the middle of this shitty-ass pouring down rain. So that said, we are already 5 minutes in. Let's get to this Chaotic Theory set and see what the hell we're going to get ourselves into. I might be more sick and miserable after this set, so that's going to be up to you guys. Who do we have on the docket for this crazy set? Well, first up is going to be Kelly. And then Fran, Sasha, Colin, Scott K, and Baggins is going to round us out. I'm going to read what Scott K said for this set so you guys understand. For those of you who, it says there's 15 people. That's great. Welcome. Sorry for my little rant in my sickness. He says, hello, everyone. Glad you could join us for our little experiment today. I challenged all the participants to pick a song that contains one or more elements of a song that our illustrious captain generally doesn't like or enjoy. Longtime viewers know that these are, but for newcomers, some examples of songs that have excessive harsh vocals, lots of up-tempo sections, songs with no home bass, meaning no good connected chorus, and fantasy cheesy lyrics like fucking Symphony X does a lot. The goal is not to torture Cap. I don't know about that. I don't think I trust you. But instead to change his perspective, or at the very least to find exceptions to his rules. There are a couple songs that have that are actually making it on the top 40 that are exceptions to those rules. We want Cap to ultimately enjoy these songs, but only time will tell if we have succeeded. Thank God Pyramid's not on here, because if he was, I certainly know that he wouldn't make me happy. Either way, with success or failure, it should be fun to witness. Okay, so first up, as we said, is Kelly. Where's, I gotta find Kelly's email. I thought I had it, but it's gone. Did I not click on it? Okay, she says this. This song is from Kamelot. Oh gosh. Just that name reminds me of like cheesiness, fucking, Renaissance festival kind of music, with the current singer Tommy, who you know from Seventh Wonder. I'm sure freaking Colin and Sasha will jizz their pants for that. It is symphonic metal, so it has theatrical elements. Don't like that in music unless you're going to a theater show. And a guest singer with a few harsh vocals. One of my favorites from them. Okay, so this is Kamelot, and you don't say what the song is, but here we go. Gosh. This is going to be hilarious. Oh gosh. Okay, we slowed the halftime. stronger. That's another thing you forgot. I don't like vibrato. Command. Are we watching Princess Bride? Give me something real that I can truly feel. Liar, liar. Whisper, whisper in the dark. Tell me what you see. Poison butterfly infested poetry. Liar, liar on the wall. I'm just waiting for that high fucking note. I can't do it when I'm sick. Nice cymbal chokes. Now I'm here, and my pain is my companion. Now I know it wasn't meant to heal. The cut is way too deep. No more years of sacrificial bleeding. This section I like. It's, you know, got some nice groove to it. I tremble where I stand. My wish is your command. It's got some cheesy lyrics. Give me something real so I can truly feel. On the wall. Whisper, whisper in the dark. Liar, liar, liar on the wall. I do like that. Yeah, I think Jim sums it up best. Wait, hold on a second. That's keyboard, right? Ooh. Why couldn't they do this the whole fucking song? This part right here. I actually prefer this to his other singing. How dare we? When you have to choose between two shitty singings, I choose this one and this song. Liar, liar on the wall. Where'd the fucking chick come from? Ding, 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 ding. It's not bad, Kelly. I'll say it's not bad, but I don't, at least in the beginning, I heard a little vibrato, which, you know, I don't like. It's definitely better than the other singing in this kind of genre. Typical singing. But I think Jim says it perfectly. He says, I've heard much worse. So, this was, I wouldn't call this bad by any means. So I think that's actually a success. Kelly, and that's the end. I would actually call that a success, Kelly. That will not make it on my Campfire playlist, nor would it make it on any other playlist, probably. But it certainly wasn't bad. Like, it wasn't like screaming in the, between the buried me, kind of screaming, when is this going to be fucking over? Please kill me. Which was pretty much all of Pyramid's set, so. But it's certainly not, I don't have a power metal playlist. Can you believe it? I have, like, so many different playlists. Like, I think I have more playlists than songs. And one of them is not power metal. All right, Kelly, be safe when you guys go. Hopefully we'll see you inside because it's going to be raining. Make sure you bring an umbrella. But yeah, that's actually a playlist I don't have is fucking power metal because I just don't care for it that much. And it's a rarity that I would actually like listening to it. It just typically has more than one of the things I don't like. So, although I don't know if we could characterize it as actual power metal, but I think a few Colin songs have made it that would maybe be in that category on the top 40. But I don't think they don't seem like true power metal to me. They're maybe around the skirt. All right. You hear that? Let's get into the next one, which on our list is, let me find out, is Fran. All right, Fran. Let's see what you got pulled up for us. Where is it? Fran. Okay, she says, okay, here we go. On the list of things that I've observed so far, because as you guys know, Fran and Galen are relatively new to the channel as far as regulars. Hates about this band in general. Number one, whiny, overly dramatic, theatrical style vocals. Check. Oh, God. Weirdness in time signatures and clunky transitions. I don't mind different time signatures. I actually love different time signatures. But yes, clunky transitions. If you can't go from one part to the next in a somewhat logical way, yes, you're right. Number three. Songwriting style that is not verse, chorus, verse, chorus. Check. Well, that's not necessarily true either. Yes, I tend to like a typical story that has like rising actions, a climax, and falling resolutions out. But it doesn't have to specifically be verse, chorus, that kind of thing. But you're close. So that's great, Fran, that within the couple months that you've been a part of the channel, you've already picked up these fucking three things that I don't typically like. So you were about 80% correct on your three things that you've picked up that I don't like. If you don't strongly dislike the song by my very favorite band, I will be shocked. So here's Fran actually trying to pick a song I hate. I even hate this song most days. So why'd you pick it? I appreciate the cutting edge, intellectual complexity, and creativity of this band almost 100% of the time, but this song is my least favorite. Huge props to Leo, the amazing drummer in the song. I'm so glad the fans have not brought this to you yet, so I have the honor to do it. Okay, so no more stalling. This song is edgy and a little on the crazy side. Not an avant-garde kind of guy. The ironic thing about this is these are the same two singers, Daniel Gildenlow, which is from Pain of Salvation, I believe, and Ragnar Zolberg. I think I've heard the name, but I don't know where he's from. That performed Falling Home with the sweetest, most beautiful, buttery smooth vocals. Enjoy Reasons by Pain of Salvation. Here we go. I'm sure Ryan's going to be happy about this. Okay. Already like this better than the last song. Yeah. But fuck yeah. Okay, that was a great transition from that different time signature. Okay, so far. These other reasons, okay. I'm not hating it. I definitely like it better than the last song. Yeah. And I like that syncopation, that like, If it stays like this, I will definitely be happy, but I have a feeling it's not going to stay like this. This is fucking sick so far. Yeah, just even by Galen's response right there, I know this is going to turn to shit fast. Are you blind? I even like his singing here. Normally, sometimes Daniel can be like annoying theatrical, but this doesn't fit that for me yet. Oh, I like that. It starts at 6, and Wheel is the opener. Fuck yeah, dude! I'm digging this song a lot! Damn, that's gritty. Four. 5. I'm guessing they added an extra beat for each one, because it sounded like that. Dude, this fucking song is going on a playlist if it stays like this. What the fuck are you talking about? Dude, this song is great! And he's not... Are they gonna go down to 4? Oh. I thought it'd be cool if they actually would transition back down to 1. Motherfucking what? Dude, this song is fucking sweet! Certainly going on a playlist. What the hell? Who the fuck didn't turn this in? We got a lot of Pain of Salvation on here before. Oh, I meant 2-1. Sorry, guys. I'm an idiot. Listen to that. Wow. Woo! Dude, this... It's not as good as Tongue of God, but this is fucking up there for me for a Pain of Salvation song. Dude, how dare you fucking Pain of Salvation fans? Unless it changes and goes something crazy, you set that up like as if this was going to be the dumbest song ever. Is that it? Oh, the Tongue of God is, what did I say? Tongue of God. Oh, lick me clean, Tongue of God. Dude, that, what the fuck, man? Okay, Pain of Salvation fans, I know my channel is not very big. And I know I don't have a lot of followers, but you have sincerely... This almost is as egregious as the fucking Opeth fuck fans who didn't give me Master Apprentice until like year 6. This is that bad. This is almost that bad, although I do like Master Apprentice better than this song. The dumb Opeth fans who somehow were a part of my channel for fucking ever didn't put on Master Apprentice. You POF fans didn't put on this fucking song for over 6 years? What the fuck is wrong with you people? Okay. That song's going on a playlist for fucking sure. That song was sick. And he didn't have like overly crazy vocals. I thought that was like peak Pain of Salvation. That's got to be in my top 5 Pain of Salvation songs. And you buttheads didn't get it on the channel for 6 years. Come on. All right. Nice job, Fran. I think you get a golf clap because I doubt there's going to be a song on here that beats that. I'm just going to golf clap for the next fucking minute. All right, here we go. Let's get into the next one. How is it? That's another thing I want to bitch about. How is it that a subscriber who's only been a part of the channel for 2 months picks a better song than all of you fuckfaces? I'm totally joking, guys. Just having fun. All right, let's get Sasha on the board. Uh-oh. Sasha. My submission is a fast song. Who would have guessed? Surprise, surprise. See, even he knows. Of course, it also contains other elements you usually don't like. But I think it has a good chance. But you said in the chat you've changed your mind. It's going to be hard following up that song, Sasha. I'm just going to tell you. I love the atmosphere. It sounds extremely heroic, but also melancholy. Listen to you, fuck. You guys, your English is better than mine, and you're freaking German. I love the atmosphere. It sounds extremely heroic, but also melancholic and philosophical at the same time. Dude, I'm going to have you guys, instead of AI, write my fucking papers. Which fits the lyrics. It's about a person trying to overcome their inner struggles and doctrines to achieve freedom. Sounds like Scott K. Lost Horizon. We have had this band on the channel before, and I think they kind of go back and forth. Sometimes I like them, sometimes I don't. The song is Whirled Through My Fateless Eyes. Here we go with song number 3. Okay. For whatever reason, I know this is fast, but I like the energy. I'm just going to wait until I hear the singing. Where's Colin, by the way? Is he in the chat? Colin, buddy, we miss you. Okay, this part I don't like. The beginning was not bad. That sounded like a fucking game in the background. There it is. Thanks, Cumber. Good to see you here. This one and number 1 are kind of like right next to each other. Damn, there's that fucking Daniel Hyman. Daniel Hyman just interrupted the set. Okay, solo, let's hear it. Yeah, it's a bunch of pig heads. What the hell? Yeah. This part is like the beginning. Colin sold the pub, Jim. He doesn't have the pub anymore. I don't think. Or I don't know if he owned it. I think he just was there. I'm not... Well, okay, this part. I was going to say I wasn't really impressed with the solo, but at the end, that run that he was doing is pretty good. So Sasha, in the chat, tell us what your favorite thing about this song is. I think I like this one better than 1. This part's cool. I like this run. Oh, still going. What would it be without 3 solos in this song? Sorry, had to blow my nose. Yeah, that album cover is just like something that causes you seizures. Just interrupted by that fucking note. Not my cup of tea, but impressive. Give him that. Oh, I thought it was going to be like halftime, but no, we can't have halftime. Is that the end? Okay, so I think like most everybody else in the chat, I did like 3 better than 1. But mostly because I think, I don't know, had a couple more parts that I like, but there was nothing really outstanding about that song. Yeah, when it's in a halftime part, I would like that more, but it just felt like it was the whole time. And of course, that's not going to make me, when it's faster tempo, something that I don't get bored with easily. But Sasha, you never said, or did you? Let me check. I think you said that about every song. Oh, Sasha, tell us about that song in particular, why you like that song. What about that song? Is it the singing? Is it the soloing? Is it the riff? What? All of them? Yeah, full time, I don't hate, but I definitely don't like it most of the time. All right. What do you mean put Pain of Salvation last? What do you mean? Did I by accident? What did I write? No, they were song number 2, right? Yeah, so 2, 3, 1 is what I have. People still need to keep putting in their what they like and dislike. All right, so let's move on. We are halfway through the set. Next up for us is going to be Scott K. He says, no, wait, this is Colin. Who are we on? I got to make sure. Yeah, so this is Colin. My bad. Not Scott K. He says, so when Scott first came up with this idea for a set, I had to jump in with both feet. Oh, that could be good or bad. Saying that Cap isn't a big fan of power metal is a little bit of an understatement, and the cheese factor it often contains does put people off. Colin, acknowledges that. Well, I might not change any minds today, but I'm going to present a power metal song I think the most will like, even though it contains tropes of the genre. I'm talking double time choruses, gang chant vocals, and lyrics about self-empowerment. Already sounding pretty cringe, I'm sure. The band is Stilverlight, not Silverlight, Stilverlight, who we've had on the channel before a little while ago. And they are a power metal band from Russia. I do remember that. And in my opinion, they currently have one of the most unique vocalists in the genre in Max Palinin, I think is how you say his name. Unique because he has a rough baritone voice as opposed to the usual clear, crystal clear high voice that you get in power metal. I think this will negate a lot of the cheese factor for people we'll see, though. So this is Stilverlight, and the song is All You Need Is Fear. 7 minutes long. Here we go. Whoa. Okay. Oh, yeah. See, this is what I'm talking about. Sometimes he turns in songs that they're power metal, but I like it. Like this riff. Cool. Oh, we got a low tempo. Got some groove in that. Ooh, that was cool. I like this so far. Yes. See that transition from chun. Oh, they waited an extra beat. Yes. 7 minutes though? I don't know, but I like it so far. Look, I'm like fucking excited that we're actually not gonna get something that makes me cringe. Dun 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 dun. Oh, no. You cannot deny something that you give inside. You live like there is no day. You know what is don't like that. Get rid of that shit. Yeah, that went into the cheese factor really quickly on that second verse, if that's what you're gonna call it. Paris putting this first. What the fuck? You're lying, Para. I don't believe you. Yeah, this is cheesy. We just went into cheese mode. The beginning was great. Question is, do I like this more than 3? And the cheese factor that just popped up might make me not like it. We're slowly losing listeners by the second. We're down to 17. We were at 20. Wow. I do like this rippage. Ooh. Nice switch here. Give you a break from that. Ooh, I like that. Dun, 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 dun. Sounds like Birds of Tokyo, kind of. Now we're back to the cheese. Get rid of this part and we're good. I do like... I'm sure a solo's coming up here. I do feel like this is a little more interesting than the other songs. It's got like different interesting parts. Okay. Woo! Yeah! Fucking yeah, dude! I think if they just get rid of the cheesy vocals, this is not a bad song. And not all the vocals are cheesy. I even like the growling more than the other stuff, but the cheesy, like, harmonies. Love this section. What happened here? Let's go into hello. It's like a Opus vibe for a second. Ooh. That was an odd transition for sure. Throat. Dead. Feeling some energy coming. Don't go back into the cheesy chorus. Ooh, blast beats just entered there. Gallop. I'm on the horse. The song definitely has interesting parts to it, more than the other songs. Because it's 7 minutes long, Pyramid, that's why. Dun 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 dun. And now it's over. Alright, so I do think overall that song would not go on a playlist, but it's better than 3 in 1 for me. It had a little more interesting parts. I did like some of the heaviness breakdown. His voice was not bad most of the time. The only time I didn't like it really was when they did the typical power metal cheesy vocal harmonies. But even at the end, when they were lower, like lower in range, it wasn't as bad. But earlier, when it was like higher on the scale, it was just like, there's that cheesiness factor. So, yeah, I would say that song was probably second, but that doesn't mean much because right now, 2 is the only one that's going on a playlist, and it's by far better than 4, 3, and 1 for me. So, all right, let's keep it going. We are our song number 5, which is going to be finally Scott K. Scott K says it says, I've been wanting to put this song on a set so many times, but always went with something else for one obvious reason. In my opinion, it has everything in a song that Cap loves. It's slow-paced, yes. It's moody, yes. Again, I'm going to say it for everybody. Scott K single-handedly introduced me to Doom, and I love it. Has a catchy chorus, yes. And it's borderline campfire song? How is that making it on this list? Then why didn't I submit it? Simple. The vocalist uses a lot of vibrato. Oof, I hate vibrato, but it's going to be the question of how much it ruins the song. That's going to be the question. While I believe that the vibrato usage in this song conveys a sense of vulnerability and adds to the emotional weight of the song, I'm not sure Cap's hatred of the vocal style will see it in the same way. This experiment is the perfect opportunity to find out, so I hope you enjoy it, Cap. We're going to find out. So this is Antimatter, and the song is Fold. Here we go. Ooh, this is interesting. I'm fascinated to see if this is going to be... If like a song can be ruined by vocals. Like solely.
come undone. My epitaph calls.
Epitaph?
I've been holding back the rain.
Sounds a little bit like a Sleep Token to me. The singing.
Teeming shadows, and if those ways should change,
I like the music so far.
me back out on the rail.
Yeah.
'Cause this can't fold. This can't fold. This can't fold. Oh, I'll fall too.
So far, so good. Has his vibratos. I think it's sustained notes of vibrato that I hate. If it's just quick like this, it's not bad.
All those whispering words are saved. I've buried my heart into this.
Okay.
10 years gone. Now it's too late to change. To rip out the soul and start again.
If he sustains the note, that might ruin it. But right now, this is fine.
This can't fold.
Pyramid.
This can't fold.
Slit my wrist playlist.
This can't fold. Oh, I'll fall too.
I didn't say I like it, Baggins, but it's so short, and the notes are not sustained enough for it to be effective.
I am sure, not fading away.
This is a great song. As long as he doesn't fucking sustain a long note with then I'm fine.
Oh, the white coats will take me away.
That's the only way to go out if you're going to commit suicide, Pyramid. Captain Morgan. This has definitely moved into second place, and this is definitely going on a playlist. I don't like it as much as the Pain of Salvation song, though. Nickelback vocals. With a campfire and no dogs. That is the best comment of the fucking day, Murray. That is the best comment of the day. It's a great summation of the song. Great. Here we go. Oh, we got like a Bon Jovi slash style, like kind of solo. I feel like listening to Dead or Alive solo. Da, 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 da. Build that shit, drummer, with your.
This can't fold. This can't fold.
This is good.
This can't fold. I'll fall.
Well, Pyramid, if it has wah and it's faster tempoed, it's Kirk Hammett. 100%. Every fucking solo Kirk Hammett does has fucking wah. I don't think he's ever done maybe one, Fade to Black. Is that it? Dude, fuck yeah, that's going on a playlist. And the vibrato. Okay, so I guess we discovered this, Scott K, is we have now redefined a little bit what I mean by vibrato. So this is kind of even news to me. if it's vibrato that sustains notes where you can hear it very clearly and it ruins the actual pureness of the note and it's cheating, don't like it. But to me, not once in this whole song did he actually sustain a note where he was using lots of vibrato, which an example of that would be like, I think James LaBrie is a perfect example of many times he'll start clean and clear and then like tack on the vibrato at the end. And it's okay if you do that for like half a second, but a lot of times James will hold that vibrato for a long ass time. Not digging that. So now we can redefine Casey's or Captain Morgan's vibrato dislike as a sustained vibrato note versus just some vibrato that you really can't. He doesn't hold the notes long enough for me to actually tell that much that he's using vibrato. So to me, that would be a good example of that. That song's going on a playlist. Yes, it'll go on a campfire playlist. Maybe I should create a new playlist called "Slit My Throat" or "Slit My Wrist" playlist in Pyramid's whatever honor. Yeah, it wasn't the greatest song in the world, but it's definitely a playlist-worthy song for me. So, 2 and 5, definitely going on a playlist. Let's end this with Mr. Baggins and find out if he can get a third one. And that means like half the set is on a playlist. If Baggins can come through, but Baggins, if he can't, then like numerically, this is not a successful set. It's on you, Baggins. It's on you. So what does Baggins have for us? He says, "Hope you are well, my friend." I'm not, obviously. "I am pleased to participate in a hodgepodge with our fellow community members. Since it will be a 6-song set, I don't feel the need to comment on the song I selected." Interesting. "I just went with Scott K's description of the theme for this hodgepodge. I chose a song I think you may like, even if it features some growls and fast, frantic sections a la Spiral Architect." I don't mind, again, it's not the fastness, it's like, I guess, I mean, it is. But yeah, like Spiral Architect, jazzy kind of does anybody know Tribal Tech? To me, Tribal Tech is a fucking fantastic example of mixing fusion of jazz and rock. And they do it so excellently. And the bass just rolls. It's more funky. If it's fast like that, don't mind it. But not in the power metal sense. "I like the idea, and I'm looking forward to see what you think of all the participants' selection. Have a great weekend, Cap." And he doesn't tell me the song, although I think I had to look it up so I could put it. But I don't know the song, so I'll look it on the list to see what it is. Here we go with our final song of the day. Cynic. So this is Cynic, and the song is "Evolutionary Sleeper." Anybody heard this band? Kind of reminds me of Persephone. Is that the band's name? I do like it so far. At first I was like, oh shit. But I like the guitar. Yes, definitely sounds like Spiral Architect. Even the recording sounds shitty. Yeah, this reminds me of Persephone. That song which I made nice halftime. They were an opening act for Dream Theater? Holy shit. Oh, I like that like watery kind of sound. Dude, this sounds like that song. Is this the same band? Even the singing sounds like Persephone. Did he? I didn't even realize that. Dude, this sounds exactly like that song that I had on Casey Kasem's Top 40. What's the name of that song, Baggins? Ooh. That's a great fucking drum fill. Nice halftime. Living Waves. Yes, I fucking love Living Waves. This sounds like a slower kind of Living Waves. Fucking yeah, dude. Baggins, I think you're gonna make this a 50-50 set. I like this more than 5 so far. Oh, interesting. Interesting, Baggins. Woo! I will say what this band is not highlighting that Persephone does in Living Waves is the bass. I wish he was higher in the mix. Is that it? Holy shit, and the fact that it's that fucking not that long makes it even better. Because it's like, we're just going to fucking show you what we got and then we're going to peace out. You know? It's not like you got to stick around and be awkward. That was fucking sick. So I'm going to say that that goes in my number 2. That will definitely go on a playlist. 2, 6, and 5 will be on a playlist. So to me, if I had expectations at the beginning, you guys just beat those expectations. So I would call that a success, Scott K. Now, what I want to know, though, Baggins, is in the chat, you need to write, like, what part of that would be part of my dislikes? Like, the things that I usually dislike. Because I didn't hear anything in there that the guitar was good, like, the transitions were good. I didn't feel like it was overly fast. It was short and sweet and to the point. What about that song, Baggins, did you think I wouldn't like? I love the harmonies, the octave harmony. It's fucking beautiful. It sounded like that Persephone song, Living Waves, which, by the way, when that pops up on my gym playlist, that middle section when the double bass comes in is just fucking fantastic. Love that. The growls? I didn't think the growls were that bad at all. And no home bass. Yeah, I guess, but it had, like, I think that, like, harmony, and, like, it was kind of a home bass for me. I don't know. But, yeah, that was a fucking fun set. We got 20 people in the chat. That's probably the most we've had in a long time, so congratulations, y'all. You did a great job. And remember, we do not have a set this Monday, and we do not have a set next Saturday. So the next time you guys will be on a live set is a week from Monday. And the reason that is because obviously this coming Monday, I have a presentation at work. And then the coming next Saturday, a week from today, I have a buddy coming into town, and I'm just not going to do a set when he's here. So unfortunately, we are not going to be back here until a week from Monday. So hopefully you guys have a great one. And hopefully by that time, I'm fucking not sick again. Or not anymore, and I've gotten over it. So we'll have to see. You guys have a great one. And this was a successful set. Nice job. Peace out, y'all.